Joey, that's a fantastic night for you. Give us your thoughts on your team's performance.
I thought we were superb, especially to respond to conceding a 95th minute goal at the weekend. We were really disappointed because we felt it was a game we had control of, and obviously it was a little bit despondent in the dressing room, and understandably so. It did feel like we lost the game, but the testament to the group, the way they responded has been first class. Scunthorpe in the playoffs last year, and obviously had a totally different season to Fleetwood. I knew it'd be a tough place to come. They've got some real talent in the side, and we felt that if we could impose our game on them, opportunities would arise, and that certainly panned out that way. It is always nice when it comes together like that. But the main thing for me was getting a clean sheet. You attack together as a team and you defend together as a team, and I thought both sides of the balls today, the lads were really first class. The challenge for us now is to keep that going. As I say, it's just the start of our journey in a coaching space at Fleetwood Town, and for us, we won't be getting too high, we won't be getting too low. It is 3 points on the board. Yes, it's nice to score goals away from home, but also we've got a really tough fixture at Charlton on Saturday.
Did you feel like you might have had a couple more at least?
Yeah, we've created opportunities. I mean, when you've got the ability that we've got in our side, you look at the likes of Ched Evans and Paddy Madden, who I thought was absolutely outstanding tonight and hasn't managed to get a goal. Real team player, real team man, and when you look at the goal scoring records of those two, certainly in these divisions in the past, if you can get them into the team, there's going to be goals, and certainly that was in our thoughts, and we've obviously got to wait to get people up to speed. I thought Chris Long, having him as an option, in a striking option on the bench, allows us to get that kind of two up top if the game calls for it. And we felt tonight, what the chess match presents itself when we watched the footage was the opportunity for us to severely hurt them with the attributes we have in the team. And as I say, to come away from home and make bold changes, and the lads to take that on tactically and deliver that performance, for me is an absolute credit to the group, to credit to the coaching staff and all the hard work that's gone into it. I thought they've done a great job between the Rochdale game and tonight. So we just got to keep continuing doing the hard work, continuing learning on the training ground, continuing to believe in the process, and it's great when you get nights like tonight.
A couple of tweaks from you, formation-wise. Tweaks.
I was going to say, I haven't been onto it.
Yeah, a couple of little changes from you, Joey, in formation and personnel. What are your thoughts behind that?
Just what the game presents you. You've got to always look at the opposition and think, it is a tactical chess match. That's the way I always see it as a player. It's the way I see it as a coach. And I think, you have to try and take what is the strengths of a team away from them and use it against them. We knew what Scunthorpe had to offer. We knew the threat that they posed offensively, and we tried to obviously counteract them. The full-backs going high. We felt they would leave us the opportunity to use our pace and ability on the wing. Obviously put another forward in there tonight because we felt they would, not overcommit forward, but they'd be offensive at home. Certainly, there is the home patch and how historically strong they've been here. So we felt they would bring the game to us, and as it panned out, the first 10 minutes were pretty even, and then we managed to pick them off. But goals change games, and credit to them. I think they kept digging in because it could have been a really long hard night. I think it was a very difficult night for them, but if they go and ship 6 or 7 or 8, and I think you get to that point as a manager where you kind of think, okay, what's the response from the lads? And for me, our response to conceding a last-minute goal, I can't ask any more from them. And if they keep doing that and they keep responding in the right manner, then we'll be in a fantastic place. So long may it continue.
Offensively, you've alluded to the pace that you've got out wide with Burns and Hunter, and you've got McElhaney and Long on the bench, and a good blend of experience in there as well with Dean Marnie and Bobby Grant, things like that. You're comfortable where you're at with the squad at the minute?
Yeah, I mean, we've got good options. The chairman, whilst we haven't spent anything on transfer fees, they've supported us in terms of the wages, and obviously a club like Fleetwood, we've got to be very, very mindful of the budget, but there's some good young players in and around the squad which help us. That, you know, you've seen Nathan Cher and Alison Biggins on the bench today, and there's a few on the periphery who also are training well and pushing hard. But then you get that little bit of class and a little bit of experience, and we've been lucky. You know, we've been very fortunate to be able to bring in, you know, players with real experience. You know, Craig Morgans, who I thought was outstanding tonight alongside Ash Easton, and obviously he gives us the left back, which we felt we've been looking for. You know, but we've been talking. Rosie's been badgering me all summer about this left back, and you know, James Husband, who I think's a credit to his profession. He'd obviously started a game for Norwich against Birmingham, played 70 minutes, and then I think he was not the first choice for the left back, and said, right, I want to go out and play. And he comes in today and looks like he's been in our team for the whole of the pre-season campaign. So yes, we've got, you know, lots of positives, but it's one result, you know, so we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves. Yeah, it's a great result. Yes, it's really positive, but the nature of this league means, you know, we've got another couple of fixtures coming up. You know, we go to Charlton Saturday, and then we've got Premier League Leicester to come in a really, you know, an exciting cup tie. So yeah, we want to get the lads through. Everyone's fit, and really looking forward to getting them back in the training ground and explain them how they can be better, because we can always be better.
You look like you're really enjoying yourself doing this.
When you win like that, you are. If you just spoke to me about 9 o'clock Saturday night, when I had time to reflect on the game, and you know, it's a different story, but that's the job, and I'm lucky. I mean, you've got a great dressing room, great set of lads, great chief exec, great chairman, great staff.